Hi, I'm Mark Westcott and welcome to ClearFlyte. We are legacy architects and we allow financial advisors to also position themselves as legacy architects. We essentially created ClearFlyte to provide motivated and experienced advisors the opportunity to specialise in business and personal estate and succession planning. Essentially, we've put together tools and capabilities for select advisors to deliver a transformative, fee-based process to their ideal clients to provide enhanced legacy outcomes. What we found was there was a missing structure between the research that showed 95% of Australians suffered from an ill-advised or badly put together estate and succession plan, and the 1% that seemed to have got it right. So we created a 5-step process which we've modularised for advisors to allow you to help your clients make the transition from the unfortunate group in the 95% to the carefree, abundant and well-planned group at the top of the ladder. My question to you, and I ask this to many advisors, is do you see the way you're doing business today will be the same 3 years from now? And to a person, most advisors answer that that won't be the case. The second question I ask is, will your future be product focused or will it be customer focused? I think we all agree that those advisors that are still thinking along the lines of being product focused into the future will be the ones that take an exit. I believe very strongly that commoditisation is going to be the creative destruction of our industry, and that those who don't make a transition to some form of value-based, fee-based process in the future will get left behind. So that's what we're doing here at ClearFlyte. We're providing capabilities and tools to help you, one, make a gradual transition from a commodity-based, commission-based business today to a real fee-based, value-based process in the future. We believe there'll be a big disconnect between the commodity that's sold and the value that you provide for your client. And in the future, I don't believe that providing a commodity for a client by providing insurance and commodity-based advice will be the way that you'll be successful. My belief is that you'll need to create real value, real unique value, and differentiate yourself from the crowd. Differentiate yourself from the online businesses and those that have gone down the path of commoditisation. And we all know that with commoditisation, the only people that win are the large organisations that have thousands and thousands of clients. So what we're looking at doing in our program here with ClearFlyte is allowing you the opportunity to transform both your clients' outcomes and your business outcomes. I'm not saying that transforming from a commission-based or a commodity-based business to a fee-based business is something that's going to happen overnight, but we've put together tools and processes for you that will allow you to make that gradual transition. I welcome you to looking further at the Peace of Mind plan and looking at our online tools and capabilities to see how they may be of benefit to you. So let's have a look at the modules involved in the process that we've created for advisors. It's the program introduction model, which just involves a few educational videos, program guides, and obviously access then to all our online tools that you may wish to purchase on a module by module basis. One of the issues, and I think it's been a bit of a disconnect between advisors and more advisors getting involved in the estate and succession planning area in their business, is the lack of a marketing program or a process to attract the ideal clients and to attract the clients to have a look at more than just their risk needs. So what we've done is put together a marketing module in regard to estate and succession planning. In there we have some educational videos. Most importantly, we have a number of PowerPoint templates that I've used for the last 7 or 8 years to great effect in either group situations or personal situations. We have a tool called the animated napkin, which is all about the missing structure between the 95% of Australians that don't have a properly constructed estate or legacy plan and the 1% that do have it right. And obviously there'll be access in the marketing module for you to be able to download brochures, flyers and templates that will help you market your particular service to your ideal clients. The next module is the client engagement module. And this is one that's really been asked for, especially by dealer groups and by a number of advisors, in regard to how do you actually engage the client to want to pay you a fee, in most cases, to get involved in the estate planning process. How do you create value for the client and something that they see that they'd be happy to write a cheque for, or that they want to just engage with you on any basis for? So the client engagement module involves, once again, videos in regard to training videos, some tools, one of the greatest of which is the Legacy Efficiency Score. It's an access you'll have then to an online tool, capability, where your clients can effectively answer a number of questions and they'll come up with a score out of 100, which will show how efficient their current estate and legacy planning is. Together with that, once again, there'll be a number of brochures, flyers, templates and so on that you'll be able to download and utilise to allow you to better engage your clients in regard to the estate planning process. The next module is what we call the discovery module. Rather than call it the clinical fact finder, which makes you sound like a life insurance salesperson, we're calling this one the discovery module because it's really about obtaining from the client all the relevant facts, data and information that you're going to need. Rather than probably a clinical fact find that you're used to doing, which asks a lot of hard fact questions, we've tried to integrate a number of soft fact questions so you get a real understanding of what people feel, what their wants, desires are, and what their emotional points are. So some of the tools are the Discovery Diagnostic, the Legacy Blueprint, which to me is my favourite form. It really simplifies the collection of what assets, liabilities, what they'd want to happen, what's their intent that they'd want for those that they care for and love in each stage of the process. There's a tool called the Gap Analysis, which will really help clarify the funding requirements in regard to shortfalls they may have in regard to self-destructing debts and debt extinction and so on, and estate enhancement. Once again, there's a number of other flyers, tools and forms that you can download, as well as watching the videos to show you how best to maybe utilise those forms. And certainly the discovery module is a very, very valuable part. It'll be a great arsenal, great tool to have in your toolkit when you're visiting with clients. The next module, some advisors like to get engaged in this, and some prefer to just leave it to the accountants and solicitors, which I think is short-sighted, but certainly facilitating the outcome. It's a module to help you to learn how to facilitate the meetings between the client, the accountant and solicitor. Many advisors do this very well already. For many others, it's an opportunity that you really could get involved in. Once again, we've got some educational fact sheet, we've got some tools, capabilities in regard to brochures, flyers and templates, and we've got some great videos that will show you some role playing between a client, an accountant, solicitor and you as the facilitator. And I believe your role as facilitator is where you're going to command the greatest opportunity to charge a fee to your client for being really valuable. The final module is what we call the validation module. Many people say that once you arrange the client's wills, buy-sell agreements and so on, well, how could you possibly sort of be valuable to them year after year because things won't particularly change? Well, that's true to a point. In many cases, clients' situations may not change for at least 18 months to 2 years, and you're probably wondering, well, how are you going to be valuable during that period of time? Well, what we've done over the last 8-9 years is really create a number of tools to allow you to go back every 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, whatever you're comfortable with your client, whatever the relationship is with the client, and to have tools and capabilities that will allow you to continue to be valuable without necessarily having to revisit the conversation of estate planning, insurance, financial planning and so on. I strongly believe that people that ask really great questions of their clients are the people that are going to be the most valuable. So we've created tools that allow you to ask great questions that are probably more about the client, and things like the disaster audit and so on. We've got tools such as the Legacy Efficiency Checklist. We've got a tool, the Saving Grace folder, which really is just what it says. If anything was to go wrong, this folder will be there, Saving Grace. We've created tools such as the Dear Mary letter. Some call it the Executor's Agenda, which is really a letter which says if something goes wrong, this is what we own, this is what we owe, this is who you should talk to, this is who you should trust, this is who you should avoid, and personal comments that you might like to make for those that are left behind. We have tools such as the value conversation, the leave well communicate, a number of tools there. All of those tools will be available for you to download. There'll be once again videos to show you how you would use those with your clients, and as usual there'll be some other templates and other capabilities that you'll be able to have that will make you more valuable in the eyes of your client. All in all, the modularized process that we've put together is going to be something that will set you apart from the rest of the advisors. I firmly believe that if you look at these modules, you engage in these modules and you utilize the tools, as I have over the last 7 and 8 years, you'll become an indispensable part of your client's life, and your clients will be happy to write you a check regardless of whether there's commodity involved or not. And it's the greatest opportunity for you to take commodity out of the conversation with the clients and make that a separate issue. A separate division handles commodity, you handle the value creation relationship with your client. They will write you significant checks because you will be valuable to them, and they will want you in their lives on a year by year basis. I commend the whole process to you. I'm Mark Westcott. Thanks for your time.